Hey, what's going on guys? Kai here, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire. Since last time, I've gone up to Subway and I picked up a sriracha steak melt, so you can say that I have a case of fire breath myself. Oh man, that is such a good sandwich though. Sriracha sauce, pepper jack cheese, jalapenos. Tastes good, but is a little spicy, but I still highly recommend it to you guys. Anyways, also, since last time I went back to Prima to pick up that helmet for Blue that I mentioned in the last episode, and I thought, you know what, while I'm here, I may as well give the flea market a try. And after about 25 minutes, I was able to get the Dark Dagger here, which I still think is very lucky considering how rare of an item it is. So let's go ahead and purchase this. Basically, the guy came in, he says, hey, I have a Dark Dagger and I want 24,000 gold for it. You say yes and you buy it off the guy. Again, you do not have to get this weapon for Karn. It is completely optional, but it is indeed his strongest weapon in the entire game. And I'll go over that more in just a second. But what I did last time with Blue was I was such a scrub. It is the chain hat, but when I went to trade it in, I forgot to realize that Blue doesn't start with a helmet, so I wasn't able to trade it in for the chain hat because, well, she doesn't have anything to give the guy, so he wouldn't sell it to me. So you have to buy the chain hat outright and then equip it on Blue, and that is really good for her, as you saw. So let's take a look at that Dark Dagger. Ryu can also equip it, but he's better off with the boomerang. Let's see, attack power 131 with the Icy Dagger. 196, yeah, that's 65 more attack power, and it raises his speed by 8. It is really, really good. And just to confirm something with you guys, Karn's weapon does increase the damage he deals when he's fused. I did some testing off screen, and the Icy Dagger dealt about 100 damage to the cactus enemies in this area, and when I equipped the Dark Dagger, it dealt over 160. So yeah, really good for Karn. But again, if you don't have it, don't worry, it's not critical, you are just fine without it. But anyways, let's see here. I wasn't planning on spending that money, so we need to actually go make some of that money back by pressing the right button. Okay, we need to get on land. Let's see, quickest way to do that I think is down here. Yes. Okay, so the first place we want to go is back to Aurea. Remember Master Roshi? Well, let's go pay him a return visit, shall we? Now that we have Blue in our party, we can go back there and he'll ask us to do another favor for him. Actually, it's nighttime. I wonder if we can still do that. We'll find out today! Ah, there's the old man. Alright, Blue, you're up. Actually, does this work if Nina's in the party also? I guess so. Okay. Blue is not a healer, so I find this to be a little out of context. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, we get another 20,000 gold. Alright. Even though she is not fixing his aching back, there's clearly something else going on there. Alright, so we made most of that money back, although we're still a little bit behind where I would like to be. But since we're in the area, let's go ahead and put Ryu's new fishing rod to use by going to a rod. Yeah, there we go. And I'll just leave all of this traveling on screen, that way you guys know exactly where I'm going here. Let's go ahead and use a Marble 3. And it's too bad marbles don't make appearances in the rest of the Breath of Fire games, but oh well. Oh yeah, since Blue joined our party, we have new music on the world map, once again. See, this is a little bit out of the way, but yeah, you can sneak around that mountain, find a little well. So in order to go fishing with Ryu, you just equip him with a fishing rod and a piece of bait, in this case the Worm 2. That's why I bought that back at Prima. And Ryu is the only character who can fish on the world map. So put him in the front of the party and press A. Yatta! And we get the Dragon Helmet. Best helmet in the game for Ryu. Let's take a look at that. Defense is 281. Now it's 324. Yeah, get real. And it also raises his speed by 5, so not bad, not bad. Alright, the next place we want to go fishing is Tantar. Not to be confused with Tuntar or Tunlin. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake, starting 2 different towns' names with the same 3 letters, but oh well. I guess it's not that confusing in the grand scheme of things. See, there was a well that we passed up much earlier in the game. Here we go. Why we can't just jump down the well to get these items and climb back out like in Dragon Warrior, I don't know. But here we get a slab. Huh. Wonder what that does. Well, let's take a look at that. Ancient language. Where the mystic water lies, the ultimate power sleeps. Mystic water, That sounds vaguely familiar. Remember the holy water cave we went to earlier to fill up the water jar so that we could cure the people of Romero? Well, that's the holy water cave. Although we still can't do anything there, even though we have the slab. Well, anyways, I'm sure there's nothing important there. So now that we are back in Romero, there's one more trip I want to make for Ryu's fishing. And we could have come here earlier, however, well, actually we need Bo in our party, don't we? Yeah. And we need him to be in the front of the party. And we need more marbles. Wow, I'm really slacking off today, guys, I'm sorry. But yeah, like I was saying, you could have come here earlier, but there's really no reason to until you have the Rod 5, which you need in order to fish anything out of the wells, as far as I know. And the enemies around here are very, very powerful, especially if you would have come here earlier in the game. Not a good idea. Alright, let's see what we get over here. Get a dragon sword, alright. See how good that is. Whoops. See, Ryu's attack is 133, Dragon Sword brings it up to 183, so plus 50. Although, I still want to have the boomerang on him. Whoops, wrong character. For the AoE damage in random battles. And for bosses, I like to use his dragon powers, so there's really no practical use for the Dragon Sword. But you do want to hang on to it because you do need it in order to accomplish some other things. Let's go back to Tunlin now. And we need Gobi back in our party. You know what, let's just keep this party the way it is for now. Now, as far as I know, there is no clear indication as to what you're supposed to do next, other than some good old-fashioned exploring. But from Tunlin, if you go due north, you should find another beach. Yeah, here you go. And this is where you want to go to advance with the plot. And that's something that a lot of RPGs did back in the day. They didn't hold your hand. You were just kind of expected to figure things out on your own. Let's see here. We're almost where I want to go. There we are. Come on. Damn it, game! Alright, oh shit, we have Gobi. Here, I can show this off to you now that we have enough party members. If you go to the far right here, you can actually replace your active party members with one of your inactive party members, like so. Let's see, the Warlock. Wait a minute, is that the same Warlock from earlier in the game? No, but this guy is weak to fire. Ryu can take out the zombies, and with blue, let's use our new Fireball spell. That should do some pretty good damage to that guy. Or Ryu can just annihilate everything. Holy cow. Yeah, even when he's not fused, Karn does some pretty good damage. Alright, that's it. Yeah, I just wanted to pick up that town for my warp list, because eventually we will be coming back there to advance with the game. But not right now. Now let's go back to Prima. So, quickest way is probably tunneling. Yeah, we got a lot of side quest stuff going on today, guys. But that's always the case in RPGs when you get a new mode of transportation, whether it be an airship or a fish. It's too bad that changing party members during battle doesn't have any real tactical value outside of maybe saving someone who's about to die. But oh well, this game is pretty simple. You can't expect a whole lot, to be honest with you guys. What's with that cheesy grin you got, Gobi? Come on, man. Right, let's see here. We want to go back to Nabal. And remember, that is the fortress that is kind of northwest of Gant, where Ox's family and townsmen were being held captive. That's kind of a far walk from here, so actually, you know what? I will just use a Marble 3, and I will meet you on the other side of Nabal. Alright guys, we're back. Let's go for a little stroll, shall we? Got my active party back, or I should say my ultimate party. New enemies, Chimeras. I did not get to show them to you earlier. They're not really weak to anything per se, so we'll just go with Fireball. This is where I have a little bit of trouble with the game, because every time I play this game I use the same party, and it's always these 4 characters. Not because they're my favorite characters, but because they're just the best. Really, I mean, once you get Fusion with Karn, you have no need to use Bo or Gobi anymore. Hey, blue leveled up. That was fast. Ooh, Lightning Storm, yeah. Let's see how the enemies like it. Ooh, a bird. Those are really hard to hunt, but if you're able to kill one, you get a white meat. It's an item that recovers HP to your whole party. Pretty valuable. And Metal Scorpions, we've seen these guys before. But yeah, like I was about to say, I always use the same party when I play this game, and that's just because this is the best party, like without a doubt. Everyone else, useless. Like even Ox, I mean he was useful for about an hour or so, but now that we have Blue, he's completely outdated already. But speaking of Blue, we need to get her in the back row. Also, since we are in the area, I will be making a return trip to the fortress north of Nabal, so we can pick up those items that we left behind last time. But I want to come over here first. Ooh. Nah, we're kind of low on time. Stop by this dragon shrine. Get some more powers for Ryu. And in order to access this shrine, I think you have to have either the dragon sword or the dragon helmet in your inventory. Here we get a Marble 2. That's kind of like a Marble 1, although it's not a guaranteed critical hit. I don't know why it's in the game, if that's all it does, but yeah, that's all it does. Alright, so Ryu's all healed up and ready to go, but he does not need to be using a fishing rod. Yeah, that's not going to be very good. Let's get the ring on him. and the skull ring for more defense. Wow, 334 defense. Alright, let's do this. Or you can just give me the spells, you know, since I am trying to save the world. Alright, it's boss time against... I forget who this guy is. Kinda looks like the Suzaku monster from Saga Frontier. God, I missed that game. That is a fun game. Well, let's try the Marble too. Yeah, no guaranteed crit. Oh well. So yeah, we got this blue Phoenix Firebird to deal with, and he's pretty easy. Just use all your Marble ones, and you'll have him in about 5 rounds or so. He doesn't hit very hard at all. Ooh, that was close. Oh, his name is Bane, okay. Make a Batman joke, but I haven't seen the 3rd Batman movie with Bane as the villain. And I also have never read the comics either, so I don't know anything about Bane whatsoever, except he wears a trench coat and a weird face mask thing. You know, that blue fire kind of reminds me of the shadow from Illusion of Gaia. Let's see, how many marbles do we have? 1 left. Yeah, may as well. I'll just stock up in Prima. Yeah, got him. Hey, Ryu leveled up. Sweet. 5 strength. Very nice. So what do we get? I'll do the best I can. Although it's going to get a lot tougher from here on out, guys, because now the Dark Dragon's generals are going to be after us. Let's take a look at our new dragon spells, though. Yeah, we get the Ice Dragon, the Fire Dragon, and the Bolt Dragon. As you can see, they cost a lot more as their lower counterparts, but they also deal a lot more damage. And we get the Gold Dragon, which is technically the strongest out of all of those. However, it only works on undead enemies. So, yeah, it's pretty much worthless. Because there are no more undead bosses, and you really aren't going to be using dragon spells on random enemies. So I probably won't show that off to you guys, but it deals about 360 damage to undead or something like that. It's good if you have to use it, but you won't be using it all that much, so oh well. Alright, now let's do some backtracking. Since we're in the area, it is convenient now to go back and get these items. That's why I saved it for now, that is. I like this world map theme. It's kind of reminiscent of something out of Dragon Warrior. Alright, and I believe this is the last little side trip that we have to make before we can progress with things. Let's see. Nope, still can't go that way. Are there still random battles here? Oh, evidently so. Alright. Let's put our new Lightning Storm spell to use. And you can just defend. Oh wow, I forgot Karn was so fast. Well, it does 95 damage to all enemies. It is really good. And this is just a small glimpse of Blue's power. Alright, took care of those guys easily enough. Let's see, I think we go this way. Yes, but we need Ox. Damn it. See, I wouldn't mind switching characters in dungeons for things like this if they made it a lot easier to do so. Like in Breath of Fire 2, you can press the L or R buttons and you could just toggle the lead character, and it made life a lot easier. A lot more convenient, I should say. Oh well. I don't even know what I'm doing in this battle. Whoa, those guys are fast. They're even faster than Karn. Yeah, that Dark Dagger is pretty damn good, I must say. Oh, you suck, Nina. Well, leave it to Captain Hammer to save the day. Yeah, one problem with Blue is that, being a mage, she's very squishy. Alright, let's see what we get over here. Ooh, a magic ring. Very nice. Don't we already have one of those? No cure. I think we do. Oh, that's a smart ring. Alright. Oh, by the way, this Mist SF that we picked up back at the guild in Prima is just like the silver bracelet. If you equip it on your lead character, it reduces the random encounter rate. Where's that? Oh, there's the magic ring. Let's see, magic stat plus 6 and intelligence plus 8. Not bad, not bad. Not that it increases the spell damage that Blue can do, but it does increase the accuracy of some of her spells. Let me see if she has the one I'm thinking of. She does. The rub spell. That's the instant death spell. Let's give it a shot. Oh, I forgot. Karn. Ooh, a cure. Nice. But yeah, rub is instant death, and it's not very accurate in this game, although that ring should help a little bit. Alright, let's see if it's this way. Yes. There's one more item we can get, and it is a little bit of a secret item. Where is it? There it is. We get the Clog. It's another accessory. Increases your speed by 10, I believe. Let's see, action stat 48, now it's 58, yeah, so I like giving that to Blue because she is a little slow. Oh yeah, she's really slow. Well, Ox doesn't count. Alright, let me make one quick pass, and then we will, we'll continue on with the game. I'll go for a little bit of length on this episode, because I would like to make considerable progress. Okay, yeah, that's all we can do here. So now what I'm going to do is get out of here, backtrack to Tunlin, and I will just meet you right outside. Not Tunlin, I'm sorry. Gust. I will meet you outside of Gust. Okay, guys, we're back outside of Gust, which is where we have to go to advance with the storyline. And along the way, Bo leveled up and Blue leveled up, and she learned the Chill spell. Deals ice elemental damage to all enemies. It's really good. And we are all out of time for this episode, but I just want to show you guys that I cleaned up my inventory and restocked up on the marbles. And I have my active battle party the way I want it to be. Ryu, Karn, Blue, and Nina. So when we come back next time, we'll explore the town of Gust and see what our next move is going to be. But until then, as always guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. See you next time.